Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about Britney and Ray in the last episode of Life After Lockup. But first, before we get to that, I saw this on Reddit and I thought this would be fun to do on my channel. Someone had asked and did a poll, if you were homeless, who would you let take you in and why? Lacey and Shane, Christiana and John, Britney and Ray, Lisa and Stan, Angela and Tony, or Andrea and Lamar. So I would have to say I would probably live with Britney and Ray just because I know they probably have an extra spare bedroom. They live in a nice house. And I feel like I could probably trust living with them the most. I would say Andrea and Lamar as my second choice, but I'm afraid as soon as I move in, she'll start a big old fight and throw me out not even 2 seconds later. So let me know who you would live with if you were homeless and why in the comments below. So Ray is out of prison, so even though he's free, he isn't exactly feeling that way because Britney wants all of his time when he isn't working. So Ray starts off the morning making breakfast for her. And Britney said she's ready to get to the baby making all day. And Ray said he had other plans for the day and he wanted to go visit his cousin for the first time since he's been out. And Britney wasn't feeling that. She was like, I don't understand why you can't spend the day with me and go see him later at night. And she needs to stop with all that because she's going to end up pushing Ray away. In my opinion, it's like Ray just transferred from one prison to the next in Britney's home, so she just wants him to be her little sex slave all day. And I don't even get how Britney has time like this, because last I knew, didn't she have like 2 jobs? I remember when I worked 2 jobs, man, like I didn't have energy to do a damn thing when I wasn't working. And Ray's starting to feel super overwhelmed because Britney's pushing for a baby. And Ray's tired of being around Britney 24/7 when he isn't working. And Ray says he feels like he sometimes just wants space to himself. You know, you got to give a chance for you guys to be able to miss each other. And you can definitely tell that Britney's one of those people that expect Ray to be by her side all the time when she isn't at work. And that gets old fast. And like, for example, like the relationship I'm in now, he gives me my space and time to do me, and we are just content spending hours doing our own thing and not up each other's butts all the time. And Britney's out here acting so codependent, like she has to have Ray by her side all the time to be happy. And Britney was all upset and Ray was getting frustrated, saying, it's not like I'm going there all night. I'm just gonna go there for a while and come back. And Britney still wasn't happy. Like Britney said, this was making her resent Ray because she always makes sure she makes time for him and she isn't invited and she doesn't know this cousin. She feels like Ray is either one, embarrassed of her, or he must be meeting up with other girls since he doesn't want Britney there. And I think it's just like how Britney likes to go out for drinks and have girl time. Ray just wants to have some time with the boys. And I'm sure Ray isn't trying to keep Britney from meeting his cousin, but she really doesn't have much room to be upset because Ray has yet to meet her mom. Like, Ray hasn't seen his cousin in a minute, so Britney should just let Ray go visit him and have his time with his cousin. And Ray should be allowed to be his own person and go out and do what he wants to do without constantly having to have Britney on his arm. And Ray said Britney wasn't invited because she would be like the odd, and honestly, it would make his cousin feel like a third wheel at his own place. So Britney started pissing off Ray even more with her smart comments and attitude. She's like, well, does he sell drugs? I've never heard of this cousin before. Does he have drugs at his house? Is he a kingpin? And since Ray didn't answer Britney answered for him and said, look, you don't even know. And Britney, that man is an adult. And Britney is 100% convinced that Ray is hiding stuff from her because she's never heard about this cousin. And Ray comes out with this nice white polo on, and it made Britney question him even more, like, who you all dressed up for? So even after Ray made Britney breakfast, she was still upset. So Ray went ahead and walked out the door to go to his cousin. And Britney, girl, you're gonna push that man away acting like that. So then Britney has one of her girlfriends come over and they're sitting there drinking on some wine, and Britney said she suspects that Ray is up to something because she's been blowing up his phone with calls and text all day, and he hasn't responded. So you gotta give that man some time to hang out with his cousin and stop making it all about you. Britney says she doesn't think it's fair because she held down Ray when he was in prison and answered every phone call and communicated properly to help make Ray feel secure, and she wants Ray to show her the same respect, and her friend isn't helping the situation because her friend is helping Britney think that the worst possible scenario is going down and they need to go pull up on Ray right here, right now. So Britney said she knows Ray is right down the street, like he said, because they have each other's location. So Britney and her friend decided to go pop up on Ray and see why he isn't answering the phone. So Britney's giving me Andrea from Andrea and Lamar vibes, like when she went and chased down Lamar at his cousin's house. So before they decided to go pull up on Ray, Britney's friend warned her, like, hey girl, you can't go up there acting ratchet and making a fool of yourself, especially if she shows up and does all that and there's no girls there. She's definitely gonna look bad. So Britney and her friend go over to head to Ray's alleged cousin's house, and Britney said she's gonna get to the bottom of things, and they showed a spoiler for the next episode they're gonna be on, and Britney just, like, Ray opens the door to his alleged cousin's house, and Britney just, like, storms on through saying, where's the hose at? Where's the hose at? And she's gonna look real dumb and make Ray look bad if there's no girls over there. And so let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below. Like I said, it seems like Ray just went from one prison to the next. I like Ray and I like Britney, but she needs to chill out on this whole baby making 24/7 codependency stuff because it's just not healthy. But that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.